Right then, this game's come alive. Today we begin the January transfer window. We're not going to be going all the way through because there's going to be quite a few games in the month. We're hoping to beat Sevilla in that semi-final of the Spanish Super Cup and have the final to play. And we'll tie those two games in with Real Betis today and Sim Levante. Tomorrow will then be Granada, Malaga, and I think a Copa del Rey game as well. So that would be great for fixture scheduling and just tying in episodes, etc. We're in the January transfer window. We don't have much money to spend. That said, I have altered some wages again. Because we only have a remaining transfer budget of £7 million from last year. Last year's profit margin, which is not enough to do anything with, really, is it? I have offered Piqué, Jordi Alba, and Busquets new deals. Meaning that on this new line we have here on the spreadsheet that automatically works out what I have left remaining in my budget, shows me that I have nearly £50,000 available in my wage budget. Now, I'm not going to sign anyone that's worth 7 million. That is going to come close to the wages. Nor am I going to spend 50 grand wage-wise on anyone that's valued 7 million. They're going to be... Anyone that's earning that sort of wage is going to be worth a lot more. So, in a minute, I'm not sure what I can do with that unless there are any lower-rated pre-contracts we could potentially sign. Do let me know in the comment section down below. You guys know better than I do what players might be available on a pre-contract in the winter of Season 2 in any given save. We fully expect Real Madrid to win their game in hand, and indeed they do. Atleti, however, have only drawn their game in hand. So, we're still level on points with Real at the top, but we are now 7 points clear of Atletico Madrid in third. Meaning, that is probably now a two-horse race for the title. Although, all it takes is, as it has done this time, one game or two games to swing it around. We beat Atleti, and they've obviously drawn their next game. If we lose a game and draw a game and they win both of theirs, they're right back in the hunt, similarly with Real Madrid as well. And to be fair, this next game against Real Betis is the halfway point. So it could still swing, but it looks like it's probably going to be a showdown again between ourselves and Real Madrid for the league title. Right, I'm going to go to the game against Betis and we'll play that to start. Hopefully the Copa del Rey will be drawn in the meantime. And between now and then, we'll wait and see if we get any transfer bids in for anyone. I'm not looking to sell anyone. But if release clauses are triggered, it's out of my hands. Pedri now up to 89 rated. Mazraoui and Araujo similarly. Fati is now 85 rated too. He's flown this season. Frankie's up to 91. Ferran Torres is up to 86. There have been some calls to sell Sterling, move Torres back out wide, and throw Correa up top. Now, I'm not going to do that yet, but certainly Correa at striker is the long-term play. Torres is only 22. Sterling is 28, so maybe another season of the way things are. And then, yes, Sterling out, Correa to striker, Torres back out wide could be the way that we go. I can't wait till Correa's starting every week because he's going to be an absolute baller for us. Right, let's get cracking and we'll see what we can do in today's episode. Hopefully, win some silverware with the Spanish Super Cup. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Please do continue to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been showing on this save continually. We didn't hit 1,000 likes on one video, didn't come anywhere near it. I asked you about it in the next video and you're about 20 away as I record this. So do keep it up. 1,000 likes minimum per video, and we'll keep churning out the content to new people, and hopefully the channel will continue to grow. Right, let's move forward. Real Betis with former Everton goalkeeper Joel Robles in goal. Shime Visalco at right back with Bartra, former Barcelona man, and Alessio Romagnoli, former AC Milan man, at the back with Juan Miranda at left back. I think he's former Barcelona as well. I might be mistaken. Do let me know, but I think so. William Carvalho at CDM alongside Sergio Canales, who's formerly of Real Madrid, of course. Pineda on the right. Christian Teo, definitely formerly of Barcelona, on the left. Nabil Fekir at cam. And Iñaki Williams actually up top for them. So, a half-decent team, this Real Betis. Christian Teo going to be utilising that pace down the flanks, rather unsurprisingly. Nabil Fekir forward to Iñaki Williams. And they get it out to Teo again. Cross could come in. Pedri does well. He's good at that, Pedri. He's absolutely everywhere as a midfielder. The way that he's grown in this save is actually outrageous. Borderline disgusting, the way that he's grown in this save. From 81 to 89 in the space of 18 months. That's ridiculous. If he does something like that in real life, with regards to his FIFA form and ability, then I'd be very, very, very surprised. He is an exceptional player, but 81 to 89, wow, that's pretty remarkable. Oh, keeper got to it, couldn't keep it out. Brilliant header from Iñaki Williams, I think it was. Rises above everybody else and buries it. The former Bilbao man fires the ball into the back of the net. Keeper got a big hand to it, but couldn't keep it out. 1-0 down here at the Camp Nou. Sterling down the line to Mazraoui. Support is there with Pedri. And there's Nico Gonzalez. And look at that run. Look at that run from Ansu Fati. He's grown spectacularly this year as well. And Barcelona's number 10 is a man that means business all over again. We are level here at the Camp Nou. We'll win this, I'm sure, from here. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Canales with a nice ball out wide. Pineda gets to it first. It's not taken him long, has it? At all. It's Iñaki Williams again. And 3 in-game minutes between the equaliser and falling behind again. Ball over the top. Alba just can't quite get there. And he's just on his own there, Iñaki Williams. Not tracked at all from midfield. When it's hit with that ferocity and that cleanly, nobody stops that. There's no chance. 33, 1-1. 37, 2-1 down again. De Jong. Nico Gonzalez. To Sterling. The overlapping run is there from Mazraoui. I'll try and get this back quickly to Sterling was the plan, but Ferran Torres is there. Right then! This game's come alive. 33, 37, 41. 3 goals in 8 minutes, and it's 2-2. Teo, Canales. No. Oh, that's what I don't like about Ter Stegen. The way he just bumbles those. Oh, dearie me. He pushes those straight into danger. It might. I might be overlooking it slightly, or overthinking it slightly even, with the goalkeeper, but we had the best defensive record in the league. Ter Stegen, I think, still has the most clean sheets in the division, thanks to that early run. But we've now conceded 7 goals against Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and half a game against Real Betis. Getting a little bit wobbly defensively, and I don't really know where it's come from. Unless it's directly related to the dropping of Sergio Busquets still. Even though Busquets continues to drop in rating, and certainly Nico Gonzalez is better in this role than Frenkie de Jong was. Busquets is still the man that owns that particular position, potentially. Again, I might be overthinking it slightly. Frenkie will poke that. No, it was meant for Sterling! Ah, piss. Oh, that was meant for de Jong! Okay, passing needs to be better too, regardless of defending. Pedri inside to Nico Gonzalez. Poked away from him. Oh, Araujo, that's huge. Absolutely massive. I gambled there that he'd go for the pass and not try and go solo. And it worked for me. William Carvalho stepped in and fired the ball forward. Here's Nabil Fekir as they continue to look for the third. Betis. I think he might have just been on. And he was. It's a corner. Betis with the opportunity from the set piece. Christian Teo going off for them. And Rodri on the far side coming on. Sure which Rodri that is. It's not the Manchester City former Atleti Rodri for sure in a wide winger role. But we'll wait and see throughout the course of the game if he's any good. Eric Garcia will look to get this down the line here to Mazraoui, and it's Sterling that will look to first here. Burst into that gap, and Ferran Torres will look for Ansu Fati, and we're in here. No! Why is his touch so heavy? Oh man, drill it. Find Sterling, pull that back. Find Pedri. Oh, Devo. Ferran Torres, Frenkie's there. Turn it home. Good save by Robles. Oh, Ansu. Why has that touch been so heavy there? It's a decent delivery. Eric Garcia's up. Romagnoli wins the header. Can Torres win that? No. Mark Bartra does. Can Pedri win that? No. Pineda does. We're trying what we can to be the side that goes in front first next time around, rather than having to come from behind twice as we have done previously. But at the moment, it does look like it's going to stay at 2-2 with 15 minutes to go. Out to Pineda. Driven in. Oh, nice touch by Fekir. Iñaki Williams. Hat-trick. He's been unplayable in this game. One-touch finishes seem to be his bread and butter at the moment. The header was very good, but the first one was the first touch, to be fair. I thought... Sorry, the second one was the first touch. I thought that was the first touch finish. It wasn't. It was a two-touch finish. Just settled himself. 13 goals in 19 games now this season for Iñaki Williams. Obviously, 11, 12 and 13 all coming in this game. But still, 10 goals in 18 games prior to that is not a bad return for a striker in a side that isn't challenging at the top of the table. I need to win my home games. I need to win my home games. I can only afford to not win 7 of my 19 home games this year. Otherwise, I'm not going to beat the board objective. Oh my God, are you serious? Not going to win get the board objective ticked for getting 12 home victories this season in the league. Jordi Alba slow to release the ball, but does so eventually. Fati will find Enrique Correa. Finds Gavi, who just can't get the ball out of his feet quickly enough. And we're going to have to settle for defeat here. They've been really good, Betis. And it's all been because of one man, really. Juan Miranda down the left to try and maybe add a fourth for them. But it's not going to it's not going to happen, he says. Hoping that it doesn't actually happen. No, it won't. But we won't get a point. We will lose here. And that can significantly affect our title challenge. But Iñaki Williams has earned himself that match ball and earned his team all 3 points. Fair enough. Can't argue with that at all. Hopefully, Real slip up. They probably won't. And it's the simmed game against Levante coming next. They didn't, annoyingly. Bayern Munich have come sniffing around Pedri, who's been the man of the moment, or the man in the hot seat so far today with all the commentary. But it's A, it's undervalue, and B, he's untouchable in this team. Not a chance is Pedri going anywhere at all. Thank you very much. He stays, and he stays long term. A loan bid from Betis for Gavi. But no, we want Gavi to stay in the first team picture moving forward as well. I might have considered a 6-month deal. I don't think I want to do that. You guys left to let me know if you think I should perhaps consider a 6-month loan deal for Gavi. But I think I'd rather keep him at the club, to be completely honest. Let's see what happens here against Levante. It should be, whenever I say it, straightforward. Ansu Fati with the only goal of the game. Pretty even tie, judged by the possession and chance creation, but 3 points nonetheless, and that is the most important thing. Ribeiro transfer offer. I have called Ribeiro up purely to sell him on, because he's not going to grow much more at all, and he doesn't have any sort of potential tag. So I'm moving him on. That is purely a financial decision from La Masia. Right then, time to take on Sevilla in the semi-final of the the Super Copa, sorry. Mönchengladbach have agreed, or approached at least, Peña on a pre-contract. That is my backup goalkeeper, who currently only has 6 months left on his deal. I don't know if I want to keep him or not, because I do have a young goalkeeper that we're hoping to grow, and we're looking to buy a new goalkeeper next season anyway. Raul Aguiar is 6'2". He's not grown yet, which is slightly frustrating, but he's only 15. Is he going to be good enough to be back up to whoever comes in next? I mean, I've put it this way. I've not used Peña at all, have I? So it doesn't really matter who I have as my backup goalkeeper at this stage. So Peña can go. It's £24,000 a week saved in the wage budget. And I get minimal for selling him on anyway. we'll go to the press conference. We might as well for a cup semi-final. Stakes aren't necessarily that high. It is only the Super Copper. Obviously moved to the Middle East for financial reasons, shall we say, rather than being played in Spain as a one-off tie between the winner of the league and the winner of the Copa del Rey. Now it's the winner of the Copa del Rey and the top 3 from the league standings. But of course, Sevilla beat us in the final of the Copa del Rey last year. So this is a replay of that. Stefan Savic has signed for Manchester United, as you can see on the right-hand side. But we're going to try and do what we can here against Sevilla. Gonzalez is slightly tired, so we'll give Busquets the start. Sterling slightly tired, so let's do it. Correa in to the starting lineup. Ferran Torres wide right. Correa gets the nod. Other than that, I'm going to start a full-strength side. You can see their starting lineup on the right, on the left-hand side, sorry, as Jesus Navas is at right back. That's what I was going to say. Lamela, Jordan and Cadelli in the midfield, with Munir, Richarlison and Papu Gomez as the front 3. Augustinson at left back, Rekic and Torres at the back, with Bunu or Bono in goal. He's played at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. It should be played in Saudi Arabia, but it is what it is. It's FIFA at the end of the day, and what I do need to do actually is change that kit, because that is a European-only kit, and we ain't playing in Europe. We're playing domestically. Not even, actually, even though technically playing domestically is still playing in Europe, it's in Spain. We should actually be playing in Asia, in the Middle East, but it is what it is. Sevilla away at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan for the semi-final of the Copa del Rey. No, it's the Spanish Super Copa. Richarlison with the pink. Can we get up to that, please, Mazraoui? Well done. Eric Garcia into Sergio Busquets and around the corner to Frenkie de Jong. Gorgeous ball. Now, Correa does have the pace to get away. Enrique. No! Tries to lift it over the goalkeeper. Pedri will win that header. De Jong. Ansu Fati! Wide of the target. I should have buried that with Correa. I thought the keeper was going to go to ground, so I purposefully tried to lift it over him. He didn't go to ground. Spoiler alert. It didn't go in. It's still 0-0. And that was absolutely on me, not the striker. Araujo to Jordi Alba. Fati is available down the line. He just ran offside briefly, which made me hesitate. It was wild, to be fair. Free kick in a decent area. Frenkie will take this short, looking for Pedri. Oh, it's actually Eric Garcia. Okay. There's Pedri. Hello, pal. Through Ferran Torres. Play a quick 1-2. Okay, that's not a 1-2. Oh, it was meant for Ferran Torres. That was meant to be a 1-2. Now for my own free kick. I'm on the back foot again. Munir, another former Barcelona man. There has been quite the turnaround of playing staff at the club in the past decade or so. Youngsters that didn't quite make it. Long term. Oh, you are so lucky, Marc-Andre. So very, very lucky. Down off the post. Hits him on the top of the head. And stays out of the goal. Lovely footwork from Mazraoui to turn there. Ferran. Down the line to Pedri. Frenkie's the man I'm going to look for. It's Ansu Fati who will fall to. Please be onside. Oh, Bunu, go away. Ferran Torres! Bunu can't keep that one out. He might be out wide rather than through the middle, but the ball is still going into the back of the net from Ferran Torres. Linking up with Munir. Oh, he's kicked it straight against Jordi Alba. Thank you, pal. Well, here we go. Quickly out wide. Well worked by Joaquin. I'm going to try and get this on the floor if I can. Oh, lovely ball. Oh, excellent football. Pedri! No! Thought it was Ferran Torres when it first arrived. Saw the 1 and the upside down 9 and thought that it was my man with a deadly finish. Pedri's finishing is decent, but it's not as good as Ferran Torres's. Gomez trying to out-muscle him, but can't. Don't want to concede before half-time. We have a 1-0 lead. We haven't conceded before half-time. We still have a 1-0 lead. We're doing well in this game, actually. Arguably, the best we've played against Sevilla so far in this save. Absolutely battering them, actually. Even though they've had one shot, their expected goals is 0.0. That was the shot that hit the bar, came back and hit Marc-Andre ter Stegen on the top of the bounce. 6 shots from us. Expected goals are 1.9. That'll be Correa's one-on-one that I fluffed. But we have a 1-0 lead, and so far we look like the only side that's going to score the next goal in the game as well. Jesus Navas into Munir. And Navas at it again. Richarlison out wide to Munir. Pogba to Spurs. Transfer confirmed. Not even a rumour. Transfer confirmed. Paul Pogba has finally left Old Trafford. That drama's been going on in real life for about 100 years. But he's gone to Spurs. I'll be honest, Paul. Probably not the smartest of career moves from you, to be upfront with you, mate. Can't say as I would recommend that. Godelli. That's a lovely ball into Eric Lamela, who finds Papu Gomez. He's good with his feet. Ludwig Augustinsson. Eric Garcia's in the way, but he still finds a way back. Normally, I get unlucky with ter Stegen, and it bounces straight to a striker and they tuck it home. I've gotten so fortunate in this game that it's hit the bar and come back and hit the keeper on the head and not gone in. And there, it has come off the keeper and gone to an opposing player, but it's bounced off him so hard that it's gone straight back to the goalkeeper. I'm riding my luck here in the Super Copper, and I don't know how much longer it's going to last for. Oh, it's a good turn. It's a really good turn. Is he onside here? I think he was, Augustinsson. I think Araujo dropped deep. The keeper actually came for that. I have no idea why. Oh, Correa, that touch was heavy. Thankfully, it's going to fall for Frenkie. I ain't getting very lucky in this game. I'm acutely aware of that. Spin your man. Come on, Enrique. This kid. This kid! Enrique Correa. That's it again! 2-0 Barcelona. And our big number 9 loves a goal. Out to Mazraoui. Pedri's the obvious again. Look at Correa on the move, always. His attacking work rate is really good. It's not a bad ball, but Pau Torres just so happens to be really, really tall, unfortunately. Richarlison beats Busquets in the air. Try and stand Papu Gomez up, stop him from being able to get it through to Richarlison again, and Oscar will take over. Can't write Sevilla out because they've been superb against us in every game we've played against them this save, and also bear in mind that I didn't play that well against Real Betis and seem to have a habit of conceding goals a minute. What the fucking shit was that, Frankie? Ooh. Probably me trying to play a pass at the wrong angle, but still. Yikes. Papu Gomez with the corner. Gavi is on. Ricky Puig is on. Mingueza is also on as well. Gavi with the acrobatic clearance. Oscar with a header. Munir with, well, another header, but that was well wide. Out to Ferran. Puig is there again. Ferran has gone again. Now, can we find Correa with a little clip into the box? No. Didn't quite get the elevation on it needed to find the man in the middle. But we will get the victory here, and we will be through to the final of the Spanish Super Cup. Our chance, again, for a piece of silverware in this Barcelona save. We came close in the Copa del Rey last season, but we lost to this team. We finally get redemption for that defeat to send us through to the final of another competition. Spanish Super Cup. It's obviously not a major trophy, but it's a trophy in which we're going to have to play one of Atleti or Real Madrid in the final of. It's not straightforward. Oh. Of course. Real Sociedad finished third in the league last year, didn't they? I forgot about that. Racing Club have bid for Ribeiro now as agreements broke down with Brest. Well, I'll accept that one too. And where have River Plate found 74.6 million from? It's just occurred to me that Araujo doesn't have a release clause. I will certainly address that next time we offer him a new contract. Right, well, okay. Real Sociedad then. Well, how is there? I don't understand how there was the other game end 0-0 then. You must have done. Yeah, 0-0. Real Sociedad won 5-4 on penalties against Madrid. I was like, how have Sociedad gotten to the final with nobody scoring a goal? Because it didn't occur to me that it could have ended 0-0. So, in the final then of the Supercopa against Real Sociedad, we will take on another opponent that actually, this is probably going to be the easiest opportunity, easiest in inverted commas, we will have to win the Spanish Super Cup. How often is it in a save in Spain where you won't have to play either Real Madrid or Atletico as Barcelona on the way to a Spanish Super Cup win? Not very often at all you get the opportunity to try and do that. We will make some changes here for this next game because of the nature of the fixture list. And we will rotate some players around. We'll give Gavi the start ahead of Frenkie. And Trincao can start ahead of Fatih. But other than that, we'll go with what we've got. You can see I've called some other youngsters up, mainly to loan them out. They have been added to the spreadsheet for now. Obviously, we remove the wages of loan players, so I'm looking to loan them out. And currently, I'm actually €7.69 above my wage budget. I'm €400 a year over budget. But obviously, I have no control over the wages that get given to the youth players, so I had no idea that was going to happen when I called them up. And obviously, we're looking to move at least one of them on permanently, so it's not going to be too much of an issue come the end of the transfer window. We are just briefly over budget, but I'll be honest, if Barca are going to be that fussed about it, I'll stump up the extra €400 for the year myself, if it's that much of a problem. Right, let's go and win a cup, shall we? Let's get some silverware into the trophy cabinet for the first time. A 10 PM kickoff. Back to Port 2. Araujo will cut that out nicely. If you cast your minds back the last time we played Real Sociedad, what on earth was that, mate? Last time we played Real Sociedad, they had a man sent off after, what, 3 minutes? And it was a relatively straightforward game from there, unsurprisingly, against 10 men for a full game. I'm expecting it to be more difficult this time around. You can evidently see that they've still got all of their men on the field after 20 minutes, so it's already a much better game as far as they're concerned. Well, the space opened up there for Gavi, so I decided to have a crack, but it wasn't the most taxing of efforts for Alex Romero to try and stop. He has been a wonderful goalkeeper against us so far in this save, Alex Romero. I have been very impressed with him. In fact, he's probably one of the names I might potentially look to for a Marc-Andre ter Stegen replacement next season. Nico Gonzalez through there to Gavi, out to Trincao. We'll just stand it up looking for, well, Ferran Torres was the ideal. Never mind. It went towards Raheem Sterling instead. Of the two, who's going to win the header? 6 foot tall man or 5 foot 8 man? Yeah. It's kind of why I tried to aim it towards the 6 foot tall man, isn't it, game? Never mind, eh? Who cares what I do with a controller? Good block, Inacio. Portu, Teta, Iliaramendi, Ayarthabal. We've done well enough there to get rid of the ball. And we'll try and counter again, he says, as I actually get forced to turn all the way around by some good defending from Sociedad. Okay, this game hasn't been very orthodox so far, has it? Nico Gonzalez. Pass picked off. Yeah, this has been a weird one in the opening half an hour. A really weird one. Iliana Mendy. Oh, it's through to Ayarthabal, who will not make any mistakes. You cannot afford to let that man have that much space as the ball breaks across. Mingueza just, wait, quite frankly, let's be honest, ignores him. I don't think Mingueza actually changed his defensive positioning at all until Ayarthabal actually had the ball at his feet. Fantastic gameplay coding there, lads. Well done, EA. Defenders just not paying attention to offensive players whatsoever. Makes an incredibly dangerous darting run, and Mingueza acts as if he doesn't even exist. Wonderful. Obviously, that's not the sole reason for the goal going in, but occasionally you need a little bit of help from your players that you're not controlling. You can only be in control of one man at a time, and if they're not going to even pay attention to offensive players at all, then what fucking chance do I have? Ferran Torres tried a little scoop turn, that didn't work. Out to Sterling. I see Trincao at the back post. Can he get up for this header? He can, but it's over the bar. He's just as furious there as I am at Mingueza at the other end. Mikel Merino floating the ball forward, and Trincao sending it back where it came from. Tell you what, fucking catch me. Go on, Raheem, you're away. Raheem Sterling will not be caught here. And Raheem Sterling. Tell you what. Don't like Alex Ramiro. It's really bloody good. How highly is he rated in game now? 83. I tell you what, he plays just as well, if not better, than Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Alex Ramiro might be my go-to. Certainly going to be on the shortlist, that's for sure. Trincao, it's on his left. But it's too far left of that post. Wasn't far away, though. 35 minutes between me and a second cup final defeat in this save. Let's not bottle it again, shall we? Well, Alba, I've made some changes. Frenkie is on. Busquets is on. And big boy Correa up top is also on. Frenkie's in. Let alone is he on. He's in. He's equalised. No! Oh! Would have been the introduction of dreams for Frenkie de Jong, and I thought I timed the pass well enough. If his feet were half the size they are, then he'd have been onside. He probably also would have been able to get quite as clean a connection on the football and wouldn't have scored, but it's neither here nor there. Doesn't suit my narrative. That is a ping. What a ball. Porto, how's your touch? Not bad. Oh, and driven to Iliana Mendy. Ter Stegen makes the save. It was a comfortable enough height for him. But Sociedad, after being threatened by the goal at the other end that didn't count, and now trying to ensure that they get a bit of breathing room so that if it goes in the back of the net again at the other end, it doesn't mean that they haven't been peg level. Get out, please. Why they don't head it in that situation is beyond me, but regardless, Correa's done well. We'll get it through here to Mingueza. Can you actually do something positive here, Mingueza? Well done. Enrique, I don't trust his passing. Shouldn't have trusted his dribbling either, apparently. 18 minutes between me and defeat here. We have had the ball in the back of the net, but by about 3 inches. It didn't count. Mikel Merino and Pacheco again. Out to Zubimendi. Where you going? Oh, I tell you what, it's decent if we get to that, please. Alba did. Busquets. No, Sergio. Bloody hell. Worried me. What are you pointing at, Enrique? Come on, pal. Oh, actually, his dribbling that time wasn't that bad. Sterling's in again. Oh, fucking Alex Ramiro. He's insane. He's a ridiculous goalkeeper. Busquets! Saw you passing out, you shithouse. Oh, Sergio. You've been the rock for me. No! Oh, God damn it! It's not going to happen, lads. We're going to lose. Again. In a cup final on FIFA 22. Not very good at this year. Keep getting myself to silverware winning positions and then not being able to see it through this year, whether it be Barcelona, whether it be Chesnoid FC. It's just not my year at the moment with regards actually turning good performances and runs in league or domestic cup or even European cup competitions into cup victories. Real Sociedad 1, Barcelona 0. Do they deserve that win today? I don't know. Alex Ramiro deserves man of the match. I'll tell you that much. That's a lovely view of the back of that man's seat. Oyarzabal left on his own. But you could see what Mingueza wasn't doing. Absolutely disgusting from Mingueza. Oh, congratulations, Real Sociedad. You won yourself a trophy. Oh, man. Why can I just not do it in cup finals this year? European Super Cup. Sorry, not European Super Cup. Spanish Super Cup. Copa del Rey. Oh, I just saw that. I just saw that. Well, that will certainly help. That will certainly help with the whole debt thing. But Frenkie de Jong is going. Ribeiro just won't leave, apparently, which is annoying. Pena is going to go, though, to Mönchengladbach. And Ferreira has now had a loan offer nicely from Santos. It's a loan to buy, which we will delegate to just a loan for 6 months, if you don't mind. Oh, man, I can't believe I'm going to lose Frenkie de Jong. We came close to losing him in a previous season when his release clause was triggered then. We have had a cup game, Jordan. It's against Espanyol as well, so you guys will be pleased to see me play Espanyol rather than sim them. Oh, lads, we're going to lose Frenkie. We're going to lose Frenkie. Oh, I'm going to lose Frenkie de Jong. Many sadnesses. His release clause is triggered again, and this time we're not going to get lucky by the window closing before he's able to decide contract terms. If we're to get lucky again, it'll be because he's not going to agree contract terms. But I guarantee you, Liverpool will throw everything at him. They're not gonna spend 250 odd whatever million it was, triggering in his release clause to then cheap out on 259.9 million. They're not then gonna cheap out on his wages, are they? Oh, balls! 91 rated Frenkie de Jong is go bye-bye. That will affect us for the rest of the season. Hopefully not long term, because we should be able to replace him next year. Bah, piss! That's really annoying. As if losing the cup final wasn't enough. A double whammy. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, sadness.